Hi, I'm Jana, and today we're both looking at something for the first time probably because I don't think a lot of people know about this car. It's the 2026 Toyota Crown Signia, but I'm not sure if it's a wagon or a crossover or an SUV and kind of where it slots into the lineup against the Toyota RAV4. So let's jump right in right there. It slots in somewhere between a RAV4, I wouldn't say Corolla Cross because it's bigger. It is lower and longer than your RAV4 and not nearly as boxy. Where you're gonna feel it too is ride height. This is gonna ride higher than a Camry, a sedan. It's gonna have 7 inches of ground clearance versus a RAV4, which is gonna have anywhere between 8.1 and 8.7. Let's talk about what's under the hood. I'm not popping the hood. But you have a hybrid powertrain with 2 electric motors. It's gonna make 240 horsepower. And you're gonna get 38 mpg combined. All Crown Signias are all-wheel drive, which I love. And now you have the option to get a blacked out roof. This also has the optional low profile roof rails, which kind of gives me like Subaru Outback vibes. Am I right? From the front, it feels more upscale. Again, more like a Lexus than like a Toyota. You definitely are gonna feel that Lexus luxury inside the cabin, but with a price that's gonna be more in line with a Toyota. I love these oversized 21-inch dark gray metallic alloy wheels, a little larger than you would normally see on a car of this class. This is where I'm not really sure if we're doing wagon or doing crossover because you can just feel so stretched here. But no matter what we're calling this thing, you can tell that the cargo is plentiful. There's a ton of cargo space, as there should be. But look at this. We're talking about this is a crap ton. In the South, that's what we say, a crap ton. You could call it a shit ton, whatever you want to call. It has a privacy cover, a nice one too. Again, higher finishes, it feels more premium than some of the other vehicles. You also can lay this flat, which is pretty standard, but everybody wants to see it, so here you go. Not totally flat. Like if you're trying to sleep back here, obviously, not that flat. This also has a hands-free liftgate that you can activate with a kick if you have the fob on you, which I don't, but it's there. I want to show you something that makes a huge difference in my life, and it really comes in handy if you have kids or pets or just basically live in your car like we do. These are the new 3W floor mats, and I am picky about floor mats because I spend all my time in the carpool line, and the kids are dropping snacks, trekking in mud, dirt, grass year round because soccer is year round. And let me tell you, the Bermuda grass is the worst. And don't get me started on leaking water bottles. Those make me crazy. The first thing I look for is a custom fit. Nothing is worse than an ill-fitting aftermarket product. That is such a fail. Look at these. They're custom designed using 3D laser scanning. So they hug the edges of the floor instead of sliding around or leaving gaps everywhere. Look at these old ones versus the new ones. And there's one thing I noticed immediately when I opened the box. There was no weird chemical smell at all. I didn't smell a thing. Apparently they use something called thorax material, and they make these without adhesives. So they're designed to be safe and odorless. I also like that these are made to hold up to real life. No matter what life throws at you, kids, pets, dirty friends, whatever, they use Vigor Mold technology, which basically helps these keep their shape and resist wear over time. No matter how rough you are on your vehicle, and you guys can't be any rougher than me. These floor mats make the vehicle look so much more clean and premium. This is one of those upgrades that's not flashy, but you're gonna be so glad that you did it. So if you want to protect your interior without getting those cheap floppy mats that are gonna move all over the place, definitely check out my link in the video description for the 3W floor mats. And use my code RealMomCarTours for 33% off or up to $100 off your set of custom mats. And you guys, 3W Autolife's Prime Day floor mat sale will be running this June 23rd through June 26th. They're offering some of the biggest discounts of the year on custom fit floor mats. So be sure to check the links in the description and stay tuned for all the upcoming deals. And thanks in advance for supporting brands that support me. It allows me to bring you more videos like this and do what I love to do. So let's get back to it. Let's jump into the back seat first before we look at all the goodies up front. This is a spacious back seat. You have 2 sets of lower latches with 3 top tethers if you're doing a car seat install. Of course, cup holders here, bottle holders in the door, You have 2 USB-Cs here. Your vents are on the back of the console. This seat is really far back. I know it looks like my legs are close. This is set for somebody who's probably 6'2". You can see I have good headroom. Even though I'm baking right now, there is a power shade for your pano roof, and I don't need them right now, but these seats are heated and the control is on the door, which I find a little strange for Toyota, but all right, I'll bite. It also has an 11-speaker JBL sound system. Oh my gosh, my butt is burned. In the driver's seat, you have a fully digital driver display and a smaller screen here than I've seen in some of the other Toyotas, but also a 12.3. So these are both dual 12.3-inch displays. This also has a surround view camera, which is one of my faves. So it does have some animation. It shows you what's on all sides of your Crown Signia. You can pause, you can alter, you can see from different angles, and I just like it. You also have a camera in your rearview mirror. One of the things I like about Toyota tech is that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to use it. I can say, hey Toyota, and ask for things that are related to my nav or my controls. But you really don't need a college degree to get it to work. I also like that we still have real physical buttons pulled out. This is where you control your heated steering wheel down here. And if you don't want to just say, hey Toyota, you have a button on your steering wheel that you can push and use your voice controls that way. This has Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which has stuff like rear cross traffic alert and adaptive cruise control. I love some of the touches that do make it feel more premium, like those. And can you tell that this is kind of a gold, like a brushed gold trim? I think that looks really pretty. And this is the same type vibe, which I think with the sun on it, you can really tell. I just think it looks nice. You have leather trimmed seats in the front that are heated, ventilated for both front seat passengers. You also have wireless connectivity, so you don't need a cord for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to work. And look at this, a dual-sided console, so you can open it from the, well, if I can get serious, so you can open it from the driver's side or this side. All right, let's talk price. Base starts at $44,000. As tested with options, this one is $54,000. One of the upgrades is this red paint. I think it's like $900. I'll sit in, they're heated, but listen, I don't want to get down into the weeds. Pricing starts at, I don't want to get down in the weeds. I just want to do a quick little walk, and it is so hard to film a video. First of all, it's 100 degrees. The sun is never in the right position. My childcare situation is never right. Literally nothing's right. Anyway, if you like this brand of chaos, follow me all over social media. I'm at Real Mom Car Tours, TikTok, Instagram, and at realmomcartours.com. Thanks for watching.